Hello, welcome to the Botanical Night. This is Botanical Night on Amona Hashidate. Amona Hashidate is a very big sandbar on the north of Japan, like Japanese sea coast, north of Kyoto. So I'm sitting and sea is before me and sea is behind me. So this is a night on Amona Hashidate, and I choose this night to show you some grass, simply because here you can see this grass is very well in the light of this electric structure. So you can see how inflorescences are contracted. So they are small and curved and quite dense, and this is the foxtail or Setaria, one of few recognizable grasses. The grasses are extremely complicated if you want to study them, and one of reasons they have very simple flowers. Sounds a bit paradoxical, but like result of flower simplification is that flowers are collected in inflorescences and spikelets, and then spikelets will be collected in inflorescences of next order and next order and next order. So it will be extremely complicated inflorescence structure. Plus flowers are very much reduced, and scales might be extremely important to understand the structure, but scales are not very significant and hard to find. So these all are reasons why grasses are not well identifiable. Like for example, you can Google many of plants and will find some relevant pictures, but for grasses, Googling is almost useless. Anyway, so foxtails or Setarias is a Eurasian group of plants which is extremely well recognizable by these inflorescences, like dense inflorescences with multiple bristles. So what is going on? Looks like the inflorescence is simple, but it's not. So as usual, it is very complicated, I would say even overcomplicated. So each flower will be part of spikelet, and spikelet will be reduced in case of Setaria. So normally one fertile flower per spikelet will appear. Then spikelets will gather in some kind of branches, and branches in new branches. So overall structure of inflorescence called panicle, and that panicle is reduced as well. So it will give an impression of dense compound spike structure, which is not. So this is a panicle. You might see it when you look on these flowers closer, especially when I try to bend it. So again, each inflorescence of Setaria is multiple, have many ways of complication, like triple or even quadruple compound. So Setaria is a C4 grass, and C4 grasses typically need a long time to gather enough biomass, and they flower in the end of summer or even in fall. That's quite normal for this group. So today is September 12th, and Setaria flowers quite well. Setaria has quite typical grass structure. Grasses are vegetatively extremely uniform. That's one of the difficulties. So it has leaf with sheath and with all typical grass-like structures. So this is Setaria or foxtail on Amano Hashidate sandbar in Japan. Thank you.